Flight Centre Search, Compare, Book, the experience of over 3,000 travel specialists comes directly to you. So your next holiday is just a few clicks away. Search thousands of destinations, flights, hotels and car hire. Compare and plan your perfect holiday easily and all online. Have questions? Give us a call 24/7. Flight Centre. Search, compare, book, visit or call. Check out flightcentre.com.au.
Welcome to this FB Media feature game presentation. I'm Darren Lutton. It's second versus third at Terralba Park and the full moon's out for the clash between Mitchelton FC and Holland Park Hawks. With the latter this congested at the moment, wins are vital. Let's head straight to the action. Calling the game is Rafe Griffin.
And there's Mitchelton coach Leo Sirianni just having a bit of a chat prior to the start of this game as we see the Holland Park Hawks going through their final paces. Off there in the distance is Ben Ryan, the coach, having a bit of a laugh. Here's how the two teams line up for this Flight Centre Round 12 Premier League match. Not in the starting lineup or indeed in the squad today is Paul Swithenbank for Holland Park Hawks, who started the year over at Mitchelton. And the kids getting excited. Oh, look at that dance. A bit of a running man, I think it is there. Just in front of the fence. And they kick away there. So Ashley Beecham with control of this match. He'll be assisted by Andrew Lindsay and Michael Makrodakis. It'll be Mitchelton to get us underway in this Flight Centre Premier League match. We're back to the start again. Can Holland Park avenge the 1-0 loss at home to Mitchelton in the round 1 match? Now corner in here for Mitchelton, met there by Jacob Mitchell, but on hand was the Holland Park keeper, Matt Carr. And he's opposite down the other end of the park. Kevin Downs launches that free goal kick long, I should say. One initially there by Mitchell. Yoshi Koshi over the top there of Anderson. Head tennis. Now it falls here for the Holland Park Hawks, and Madley steers that one wide. Couldn't get it on target. Might have just got the outside of the boot there. Smith loses out there to Swain. Put forward there by Njai. Was he brought down at the edge of the box? Not in the opinion of Ashley Beecham. Second look at it here. And yeah, pretty clean contact, I think it was. I don't think a free kick was warranted that time round. So Holland Park look to go on the attack here. Still alive for them after Briggs went down, and we'll get a second look at that on the replay. Was he tripped on the way through? McCaskill. Steaming down the left is Smith. Ball eventually does come out his way. Smith delivers his cross in towards the penalty spot. Dealt with there, looked like by Shade. Now falls again here for Holland Park. And Briggs off the post it was. So Holland Park very close to claiming an opening goal here on the half-hour mark. Yes, off the crossbar. McCaskill. Oh, and they're having trouble dealing with it here. Madley did get a shot on target, collected by Downs there in the end. Now it's Mitchelton's turn. Played on there by Gripes, and Carr lets that go across the goal line and out for a corner. Rasmussen low along the ground. It's a grass burner, header on target and over the crossbar that time round. In fact, the system's flags up for offside. So 0-0 at the break. Here's Madley on there for Briggs. Briggs, he goes down, and referee Ashley Beecham this time is going to award the free kick in a similar position to the decision that didn't go Mitchelton's way in the first half. Having a chat here to Mitchelton player Jeremy Griffin. I think Jeremy Griffin has accepted the terms and conditions. So here's Briggs, and in fact it'll be Smith here for Holland Park. Around a four-man wall, and Madley Gets a touch on it just at the 6-yard box, but over the post. Smith, free kick specialist here. And again, Medley in the thick of things up front. Downs pulls off a great save that we'll see here on the replay. Smith's free kick in, Medley heads on. And Downs, I'm not sure whether he knew a lot about it, but either way, he manages to get a hand on it, yeah. Manages to react there at the last stage. Castledine. Park trying to win it back here. Now Enjoy. Enjoy trying to conjure something around the defenders. Gripes now chipping in. Forward here for Enjoy. Saved there by Carr. So still the stalemate remains here. Second look at it. Enjoy. And Carr saves with his feet. Forward by Yoshi Koshi. Taking it into the attacking half here for Mitchelton. Here's Jacob Mitchell. Yoshi Koshi's continued on his run. That one's wide. Left that time. Carr with his goal kick into the attacking territory for his side. Touch on there by Madley. Here's Briggs. Again here through for Madley. Just steps on top of the ball. Slips over. He's been dangerous up front, Marek Madley, for Holland Park, but just unable to find the target so far. Rasmussen pulls back Mitchell there. And yellow card there for Mark Rasmussen. So Gripes with the free kick here for Mitchelton. Just drifts it high. Dealt with by Holland Park. And side netting that time round. The youngsters behind the goal getting excited by that one. So just over a quarter of an hour to play. Still 0-0 here at Terrelba Park. Mitchell on for Enjoy. Enjoy gets around his defender and the ball has ended up in the net. And the deadlock has been broken here by Ben Enjoy for Mitchelton. Enjoy brings it into the box. He's got Kenny Boyle to try and step around. He's successful in doing so. Sizes up the target. Might have even taken a deflection off Woodward there. Did it. Either way, Matt Carr can't get to it. And Mitchelton lead with a quarter of an hour remaining. So Holland Park desperate to try and find an equaliser. Down punches away there in front of Madley. Enjoy into his defensive territory to collect that one. Ball will sail across the sideline. So let's take another look at that. Downs punches away, collects Madley on the way through, who remains down. Now getting some attention from the Holland Park physio. Fair challenge it was for the ball by the keeper, Kevin Downs. And now Madley will be asked to leave the field of play. So less than 5 remaining. Mitchelton maintain the 1-0 lead. This corner's played in. On the volley, attempt there from Griffin. Now Enjoy! He looks to have sealed the match here for Mitchelton. Well, celebrations all round. It was Ben Enjoy who scored the late winner in the sides encounter back in round 1. And once again, he's figured heavily, scoring both goals so far this evening. And Mitchelton have a 2-0 lead, and stoppage time is here. That is the full-time whistle. Ben Enjoy, as I said, goals in the 75th and 86th minute to clinch this one for Mitchelton. 2-0 over Holland Park. And there's Kenny Yoshikoshi celebrating Mitchelton's win with the kids. Delight all round at Terrelba Park.
Our Flight Centre player of the match tonight is Ben Judd. Ben, congratulations, that was a tough game.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I thought the lads played well today. They put us under their pace today as well. The guys from Holland Park played really well. So we're just glad to get the win.
Well, congratulations on the 3 points, and here's $100 from Flight Centre.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Thanks, Flight Centre. Cheers.
Hi, Ben. 2-0 down tonight. What were your thoughts on the game?
I thought we were the better team, to be honest. We defended really well. I think they've had two shots really, 2 attempts. We've had, lost count to be honest. We had quite a lot of chances. We didn't put them away, and that's the game really. If you don't put your chance away, you're not going to win a game of football.
Were you tempted before the first goal went in to change things around?
Not really, because as I say, I think we were the better team, and we kept creating chances, and they weren't. I thought our back four defended well, kept them quiet, and I didn't really feel threatened. And none of us did on the bench. To be fair, we thought we were doing well. Maybe tired legs. We got a couple of lads who haven't played for a while came in, but they're saying that they felt good. So maybe that's not the issue. You just got to put chances away, and as I said, sure the highlights will show we probably had 7 or 8 really good ones, and they had a couple, and that's the way it goes now.
You were talking last week about your 3-game stretch.
Yeah.
We're 2 games in, you're winning a loss. How you feeling about it?
Not good enough. We can't lose games if you want to be at the top end of the ladder. We have to start again now and see where we go from here.
Congratulations, Leo. That win puts you back in 2nd place. What were your thoughts on the game?
It was probably a very tough game. I don't think too many chances were created by both teams. I thought the first half was more like an arm wrestle. I thought we did well at the back, played well out of the back. I thought the first half was probably that front third where we probably weren't decisive. In saying that, like I said, the game could have gone either way. You got a special player up front in Ben Najai, what he was capable of, and he scored 2 great goals, I believe, which has put us in a position now to go back second. But it's the effort from the whole team. Tonight was difficult for us. We lost Nick Bernardi after 10 minutes. Jason Shea got a knock to the head. He came off at half-time. He's got a little bit of concussion, so we'll have to have a look at him. But to lose 2 central players that are the heart of our side, and for the boys that came on, Stephen Chester came on at right full-back, and we know he plays high up the park. Michael Willoughby came on at central defence, and like I said, Kevy's pulled off a great save, which then it was 0-0, and the game could have gone Holland Park's way. But I'm a believer, good teams, goalkeepers there to make saves, but a good team can get results sometimes in tight games. And the leagues, and everyone knows it, the league's that tight that one week you could be in the 4, one week you can be out the 4. For us tonight, it's a massive 3 points. The Premiership obviously is still in touch, but I think we're a little bit too far away. I think Lions will run away with it, but the teams below Lions, it's going to be a big 10 weeks to find out who sorts out the final 4.
You're in 2nd place now. You're happy with that?
Oh, definitely. A lot of people don't. We're a brand new team. There's 4 boys, obviously Timmy and Kevy and Sam Foster and Nick Bernardi are probably the original boys that stayed from last year. We've brought in players. We've got a few boys from overseas. So, this year for us was all about, again, reconsolidating with the way the club championship is. Like our reserves at the moment have struggled, and not by much. 18s again and 16s. So we find ourselves as a first grade second, but in the championship points we're sitting 3rd last. So like I said, we want to consolidate again, and if I can keep these boys, which I believe we'll keep them all, we'll be a difficult team to beat in the near future.